All right, how's it going, guys? Welcome. We're back with another video, and today's title it's just another fucking Monday. Now that title could mean a lot to a lot of different people. It can mean the fact that some people look at every single Monday as a chore, and some people look at every single Monday as a whole new opportunity, as a whole new start to a week that can change their entire lifetime. Now, I currently had a very busy day today. To keep you guys a little informed, I went and worked a 10 to 6 in that earlier morning before I went to work. I worked on some other stuff, my side business. I came home, I went to go train some martial arts, 7 to 8. And now I'm here recording this video after my shower and expected to do at least one more thing before I go to bed. My day was hands-on packed, and you can't deny that. A lot of people would take, a 10 to 6 o'clock shift and they'd be like, oh my God, bro, my day's ruined. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just like so mad and I don't know. I just want to take a break. And usually what happens, guys, is people after long shifts, people after a long day, they go ahead and reward themselves. And they reward themselves with eating shit. They reward themselves with relaxing. They reward themselves with living their normal life. And guys, that's the answer. And that's the exact reason why people don't make it in life, is because people don't put in the hard work. I think my job is honestly, and my school, and like everything, bro. Everything has taught me so much about who I am and what life is about. Because unfortunately, in my life, I really don't have that idol in mind that I'm chasing. Like, I really don't have anyone, guys, who wants to be that person I want to be. I said this in my last video. I want to become a man in my life, and that can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. But I think the main message, guys, of that being a man is just the fact that, you know, putting away distractions, putting away sin, and focusing on your purpose and on your destiny. And I went into a little bit more specifics in my last video where I practically said I'm gonna give up all of the basic things, that a lot of people do at my age, which is, I can't say them, I don't wanna get flagged, but you guys know what it is, right? Just think about it. It's the stuff that everyone's doing except me. And it's crazy. I have a lot of people who doubt that I'm going to make it in this life. I have a lot of people doubt that, I'm going to make it with content creation. I have a lot of people who doubt that, I'm just going to be another ordinary kid on this planet and just live a life. But no, guys. I believe that God really, 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 in all honesty, man, he made me different, bro. It's honestly shocking the fact that I have such a dream in my heart that no one else has. I have such discipline that no one else has. And I'm saying this humbly. Please don't take this like I'm bragging or being arrogant, because I always want the best for every single person. When I go to work, when I go to school, I try to always encourage and bring those up, guys, who are down. I try to, as I always say this, someone asked me, hey, Joey, because, I usually do this all the time. What's the quote of the day? And going along that line, one of my fellow coworkers asked me, Joey, what's your dream in life? Like, what do you want to do? And I told him very simply, guys, I want to spark a flame in somebody. And I loved what I said because it's so true. Sometimes you can't change the person that you want to change. Sometimes you can't change your friend. Sometimes you can't change your family member. But you know what you can do? You can spark a flame. And what does sparking a flame mean? It means the fact that you can bring them to one workout. You can talk to them in one conversation. And just maybe, guys, just maybe you could spark that flame. And maybe they get thinking. And maybe just for that 1 hour of working out with them, maybe for that conversation with them, maybe just for that whole day, they change their attitude. And that's all that matters. And truly, at the end of the day, guys, that's all you can do to somebody. You can't change them because it's all in the mind. But if you could spark a flame in somebody, that means a lot because it showed you tried. And to be 1000% honest with you guys, I've sparked, at my point in my life, humbly saying this, probably around 30. I've sparked 30 people in my life, and I would say a good amount of them have changed. And it's a beautiful thing, knowing the fact that I actually did something. And I always say, guys, this is very important to me. Very important to me. It's something that it keeps me up every single day. It's the fact that I want to die on this planet, guys, leaving a legacy and not just being a tombstone. I said this last video, when you drive to a tombstone, or when you drive to a graveyard, guys, you look at all of those tombstones on that planet, on this, piece of land, and you think, wow, all of these are people who just are dead, and that's it. And of course, they leave an impact on their family, they leave a legacy there. But if you really, really think about it, I hate to say this, and I'm not saying this in a rude way, but majority of those people, right, and I'm saying this, guys, in respect, please note that, most of those people just lived ordinary lives. And it's really, really sad. Most of them settled for their job. Most of them never chased their dreams. And they never really got to experience life. And I don't know why God made me this way of like just talking the way I talk and the mindset I have. It's really shocking because if I go back 3 to 4 years, guys, I was a completely different person. I was playing video games right now. There was no gym, there was no fitness, there was no sparking flames, there was no going to the gym, there was no working 8 hours a day and doing this, and like it just like that God changed me, and I don't know why. I don't know really what. But I guess, guys, as they always say, you live life forward and you understand it backwards. We'll see what happens with that. But I just wanted to make this video because, never, guys, look at a Monday. Never look at a day in the week. Never look at, a time that you have. Never take it for granted. I know so many people who live life for the Fridays and the weekends and party and do all that fun stuff. And then, oh my, dude, it's Monday. Oh, I hate Mondays. And those are the people, guys, in all honesty, who are going to never really make it in life because they don't have drive. I really do believe in what I'm saying, guys, and what I've learned from just life in general is the fact that you can truly change your life, because if you want it bad enough, you'll do something about it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful quote. It's a beautiful saying. If you want something bad enough, you'll do something about it. If you want to start that business, if you want to start eating healthy, if you want to get that dream body, if you want to start getting more money, you'll do something about it. And I hate the people who say I don't have enough time or I don't want to do this. Because you guys know at the end of the day, that's bullshit, because they can actually fit that into their schedule instead of scrolling on TikTok. So as I was saying, you could spark a flame, but you can never change somebody, because this is impossible to change except for yourself. And it's hands down a very, very, I don't know, man. I just find it really, really sad when I try to change some people in my life and, they just take it for granted, or they look at me funny, and it's a mix of everything. Right now, guys, I'm losing in life. Right now, I should be hanging out with friends. Right now, I should be doing this, doing that. Right now, I should be, it's Monday night, right? I should be playing video games. I should be watching TV. I should be eating ice cream after a long day of work. But I don't believe in any of that shit. I'm very, very strong on myself. I'm very, very respectful to myself. I think highly. I think I'm worth more than that bowl of ice cream. I think I'm worth more than that 2 hours of video games. Because what's that going to get me in life? Nowhere. It's going to get me nothing. It's going to give me a quick dopamine effect that will not last much longer, guys, than just the time playing it. Right now, I'm the shadow in the life where no one sees me. No one, barely reaches out. It's a life, guys, right now that I'm constantly grinding and no one knows. It's the darkness, guys. It's the darkness that you put in the work now, so that way you will become the light in the future. And say, this never happened. Say this is a complete disaster. At least, guys, I could say that I tried. At least I can say that, than saying I never tried. That's gonna be it. God bless. Have a great day.